following was taped Saturday night, November 8th, 1975.
This is me, Debbie. Recognize the voice. That was Ricky Twersky. We're at Kosher King on Brooklyn College's campus. Alan Freistadt and Alan Kessler and somebody else are playing here. I think Ira Silver's supposed to be here, but I don't see him. Ira Moore is here.
Ira Moore is here. Arthur Musler is here. Mark Twersky is here.
Yeah, who needs Ira Silver?
David Lucan is here.
Dina Seidelberg is here.
A whole bunch of West Coasters are here, so I'm taping this show for you. Here's Shelley Schwartz. She's going to say a few words. Go ahead, say something. Say Ben Dan, you talk loud. You have to tell her. She's not going to say anything now. Here's Ira. Ira, say something. Talk in the hole. Sammy.
This is the hole. Is this Sammy? Sammy, hi, how are you? I hope you're having fun. It's not moving?
Really?
Is it moving?
Yeah.
Sammy.
Oh, no. It's not mine. It's not mine. Speak in the thing. Say something. Alan! Alan, you have to say something.
All right, I'll speak.
Go ahead, in the hole.
This is Sammy?
Yeah. Speak in that thing.
Oh, hi, Sammy. We're at a Brooklyn Region event here. Saturday night. We're in Kosher Country, Brooklyn College, and we're all having a good time. I'm playing. Shelley isn't. Did you get my letter yet? Oh, that's a dumb question. I'm sure you got my letter.
Say, here's Arthur. No, you don't listen to him.
What is it?
It's a tape.
Oh, you're making a tape of Sammy. I can't just speak so profusely. Hello, Sammy. How are you?
That's Arthur.
I can't speak off the cuff. I have to have something written down.
You can't speak on the cuff either. Just ignore him.
See?
Wait 1 second. I'm going to give you David Lucan.
Shirts. I can't speak off the cuff.
Okay, 1 second. David, this is Sammy.
We've met before.
Sammy's awful small to get in there.
Talking to you.
It's worse.
Yeah. Go ahead, help him. Say
Don't say. I don't think you should do that.
what?
Is it on?
You never said.
Sammy, it's unbelievable. You really have a popular friend. You should see all these guys with her tonight. It's unbelievable.
Alan and Arthur. Okay.
It would be nice if you'd write to us when you have a chance. Regards from Cuddles and Lips. They both said they appreciated your calls this week also.
Here's Dina Sonnenbluth.
Hi, Sammy. What's doing? How's Israel? I hope you like it. Everybody here is fine. Debbie's very happy and excited whenever she talks about you. I don't know what to say. Take care of yourself. Where's the no chapter?
Where's the Tinkler chapter? Where's the Tinkler chapter? Where's the Boulevard chapter? Where's the chapter from Heichal Torah? Heichal Torah. Where's Glenwood? Is anybody here? Where's Ditmas? Where's Ditmas? Ditmas Junior High. Where's Madison? Madison. Dewey, where's Dewey Eye? There's Dewey Eye. Okay. Oh! Where's my drummer?
I hope this is working.
People, the evening is only what? Dyker Heights Junior High School, yay, we got 3 representatives from Dyker Heights. Come on, we want to see some good ruach now. Good ruach, you all drank, you all ate. Before...
Take 2. 1,
Come on, guys, let's go, girls. all guys. We're all guys. Let's go, Shalhevet. Let's go, Shalhevet. Mazel tov Yehilanu. Oh, L'chol Yisrael, amen. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, amen. Simon tov mazel tov Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel. David, let's go. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, amen. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, amen. Simon tov mazel tov Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel tov Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, amen. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, tov mazel tov Yehilanu. If Atlantic Seaboard is so great, why don't you go and dance? No. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel tov Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, Simon tov mazel tov Yehilanu. L'chol Yisrael, amen. I see some people from the Tikva chapter that are sitting down and not dancing, like Lynn Braunstein. Sing a song of love. Oh, let us sing, oh, let us sing a song of happiness. Stop it. Let us sing a song of love. Oh, let us sing a song of happiness. There can be no song of peace. There can be no song of love. So the world knows there's only one God in the heavens above. La 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 la. Rifty or Marky Tversky, please come here. Rifty or Marky Tversky. Let's sing a song of peace. Let's sing a song of love. Say, Marky, 50. Happiness. Song of peace. There can be no song of love. So the world knows there's only one God in the heavens above. La la la. La 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 la. Yibane Amikdash, Zion Temale. Yibane Amikdash, Zion Temale. Vishana Shechadash, Ubinana Ale. Vishana Shechadash, Ubinana Ale. Yibane Amikdash, Zion Temale. Yibane Amikdash, Zion Temale. Shechadash, Ubinana Ale. Vishana Shechadash, Ubinana Ale. ייבנה המקדש, ציון לציון, לציון תמלא, ייבנה, ייבנה, בנה המקדש, ציון לציון, לציון תמלא, ושלוש תמלא נעלה שבתי בבית השם כל ימי חיי, כל ימי חיי שבתי, שבתי, שבתי שבתי בבית השם כל ימי חיי, כל ימי חיי חשבתי בבית השם סוף הקש, חשבתי בבית השם סוף הקש שבתי, שבתי, שבתי שבתי בבית השם כל ימי חיי, כל ימי חיי איי 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 שבתי, שבתי, שבתי שבתי בבית השם כל ימי חיי, כל ימי חיי שבתי בבית השם כל ימי חיי, כל ימי חיי איי 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 שבתי, שבתי, שבתי שבתי בבית השם כל ימי חיי יום אחד ביום ההוא היה אלוקינו זה, היה אלוקינו זה הבינו לו ויושענו oceans are highness there sing out for Yiddishkeit sing through the friendships we have made I shall write in the eternal light oh Hashem has given us the right way He has guided us all through all Shalhevet la 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 I forgot the words the rest of the song la 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 יום ביום ההוא היה אלוקינו זה, אלוקינו זה הבינו לו ויושענו זה השם קיווינו לו נגילה ונשמחה בשועתו נגילה ונשמחה בשועתו נשמחה בשועתו And that's the right way And it's all through all Shalhevet And la 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 Okay, over and under, you can do it, there's plenty of room, over and under, let's go. Where are all the guys, let's go. Okay. Come on guys, let's go. Where is everybody? Aaron Liskhouse, get in there. room to dance. Don't be, keep on for me, sit the bed, but Hashem, כבוד השם עליי נגמר הנה שלהבת היא מסתובבת, הגלגלים, הנה רכבת היא מסתובבת, הגלגלים, 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 הנה רכבת היא מסתובבת, הגלגלים, הגלגלים, הנה רכבת היא מסתובבת, הגלגלים, 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 הנה שלהבת היא מסתובבת, הגלגלים, 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 איפה רכבת, הנה רכבת, איפה רכבת, הנה רכבת, איפה רכבת, הנה רכבת, הגלגלים, הגלגלים, רכבת מסתובבת. וכל כלה השבר הססון מסיר החתן וכלה השבר הססון מסיר החתן וכלה תילה רינה תישא וחדווה אבא שלום ורעיות ראי שמיים ירא יהודה וכל ירושלים כל חתן וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה ראי שמיים ירושלים כל חתן וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה ישוע וסתה, פנו בחרתון, כל עם ולשון, כי כרתון, ישוע וסתה, פנו בחרתון, כל עם ולשון, כי כרתון, ישוע וסתה, פנו בחרתון, כל עם ולשון, כי כרתון, ישוע וסתה, פנו בחרתון, כל עם ולשון. באמת באמת טוב ויעבה וכן רצון הגדול של הבאמת באמת וליעבר להודות לך וליחדך 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 את שמך לילה 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 להודות לך וליחדך 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 את שמך Find their seats. Advisors, please get everybody in from the back and from outside as well. We're going to bench. After benching, we're going to hear from David Lukens, our guest speaker. Opinions on the subjects, so please don't be afraid to talk up.
Oh, Sammy, this is Arthur. I don't know why, but Debbie told me to turn this on, so you should listen to David Lukens, okay?
Shelley Lang plays in a band for a living. The good Lord knows NCSY doesn't provide him with one. And as a result, he's used to talking into a microphone right in front of a monstrosity that knocks your voice back into your ears about 1/10 of a second after you say it. And so I'm listening to myself in an echo. I'm already deaf in this ear, Shell. Does that mean I'll be able to get a job singing for your orchestra?
Yes!
2 ears. Last year, as a personal favor to Shelley, I came here. Nobody heard a word I said. Everybody was sitting there, like they are right now, having a good time. And Shelley called me again, and I said I have no new material. He said, it's okay, you can use the same stuff from last year. No one heard it. Which reminded me of an old story some of you may have heard. It's a very old story. But I'm so short on material after having spoken to most of you at regional, and at 2 Shabbatons, and at National. And Frady remembers everything I say, so I'll have to come up with something new. Police work you do.
Those who are sitting in the last rows, how come when I speak it's so much louder? Those that are sitting in the last rows, it's a little bit difficult to hear, so why don't you all move up? The people in the last few rows, would you please move up so you can hear better? What? We can't make it any louder because we're getting feedback. Okay.
All the animals that are mentioned in the Tanakh, that are mentioned in the Jewish Bible, are in the zoo. And on each cage, they have the pasuk. They have the verse in the Bible that refers to the animal. Some of you may have been there. And the famous, albeit apocryphal story is told of the cage in the zoo, the most interesting cage, where they have an exhibit of the famous prophecy of the prophet Isaiah, when he speaks of the coming of the Mashiach, and he describes how the lion will lie down with the lamb, and the child will play with the python. And he has, in this cage, with this pasuk, they have a lion and a lamb frolicking together. And the guests, people who come to the zoo are very taken aback. see this fierce lion playing so nicely and gently with this delicate lamb. And somebody asked the zookeeper, how do you do this? This is the most wondrous thing I've seen. He said, it's very simple. We put a new lamb in every morning. So that's a bit the way I feel. Last year I was such a big hit that Shelley's invited me back again. He couldn't find another sacrificial lamb. I told Shelley that the thing on my mind the most, and the thing I've been thinking about the last few days from a secular point of view, is of course this entire business going on in the United Nations. Every year around this time of the year, the United Nations has its annual debate on the Middle East question. Originally it was called the Middle East question. For the last 2 years it's been called the Palestinian question. And every year at this time of the year, most of you only are aware of the debate when the final resolution passes, 127-1, saying that you know who was wrong. But I've been watching the debates every day and reading the transcripts wherever possible. And it's very, very depressing. It's very depressing, to put it mildly. And I've been thinking about that debate. And it's interesting that the UN debate, every year, the vote on the UN resolution for at least the last 8 or 9 years has always fallen on the week of one of two parshiot in our Torah. Now, I'm sure the Arab Communist bloc in the UN does not plan it this way. But every week, every year for the last 8 or 9 years, at least since the 67 war, the UN debate has fallen during the parsha of Vayetze, next week's parsha, the parsha of the relationship of Jacob and Lavan, or the parsha of Vayishlach, the parsha of the interrelationship of Jacob and Esau. The two parshiot in the whole Torah, the only two parshiot whose major motif is the relation of the Jew with his non-Jewish enemy, are precisely the parshiot on which, for some reason, the UN debate's fallen. Now, there's been a lot of talk about this new tack at the UN, this new resolution, the Zionism resolution. You've probably all heard about it. I'd just like to speak about that resolution for just 2 or 3 minutes, and then a short Dvar Torah, a short Maimer Chazal that comes to mind, and then I'm paid to teach political science, so I'll throw it open. If Shelley wants a discussion, if you have anything you'd like to say or emote about the whole UN situation, the Middle East, anything you'd like, as long as it's not too personal, be more than willing. If we can hear each other. It's an anti-Semitic resolution, it's worse than usual, and it passed the third committee by an overwhelming margin, 70-29. I'd like to suggest tonight an alternative interpretation. I'd like to suggest that this vote on the Zionism vote, is one of the best things that's happened to Israel in the UN. Since so little has happened for Israel in the UN that's been any good since 1948, it might even be the best thing that's happened since 48, and why am I suggesting that? For 2 reasons. In the last 10 years, we've had an interesting thing, a phenomenon in international relations. Those of you who may remember from 8-9 years ago, even down to about 3 or 4 years ago, the only cleavage in international relations that attracted any attention by political analysts was the East-West cleavage, the communist world against the free world. And anything that happened anywhere in the world, particularly in the Middle East, by the way,